Hello guys and gals, me Mudahar, and you're seeing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas running on the PS2 right now. And if you're hearing my voice, it's because I'm very tired. So last time I did this, last time I did this kind of a video, I was really tired, and a lot of people seem to enjoy it. And it's very therapeutic. I had a very relaxing sleep that night. And that was when I was talking about annoying things in games. Today, we're gonna go hunt for Bigfoot, because I guarantee you by the time I'm done with this video, I'll be sleeping like a baby. So, as you can tell, I played the game. Oh my fucking god, I need to chill with the map screen. As you can tell, I've been playing some San Andreas. Alright, I just made it to like the Angel Pine. Alright, I gotta go meet like Catalina and shit. Alright, that's gonna be a hoot and a holler. Alright. But today we're gonna be hunting for Bigfoot, okay? There's a marker on the map that said mystery. I was like, what the fuck? But we're gonna go look for Bigfoot today. And you might be wondering, what the fuck? You're looking for Bigfoot now? Really? Well, we have a whole story with that, and a whole story about old YouTube that I'm gonna get into. Because again, by the way, by the time I finish the story, y'all know I'm gonna be tired as fuck. But basically, in this area of the game, this southern part, a little above Los Santos, lies a myth in San Andreas called Bigfoot. Now, of course, spoiler alert, Bigfoot doesn't exist. I know, fucking shocker, right? In San Andreas. I don't know about real life, you know. Probably some Sasquatch in the woods somewhere, alright? But regardless, in San Andreas, back in the day, people used to look for a lot of these myths, and we're going to be driving over there, alright? Pardon my driving, it's very late right now. You shouldn't be driving when you're sleeping. Like, right now I'm on the wrong side of the road. That could lead in death. Like, holy fucking shit are these people driving? God damn it! Okay, let me at least get to that side of the road. I don't want to get fucked in the ass. But, San Andreas is one of those PS2 games that a lot of people know, okay? This is probably one of the best PS2 games out there, okay? A little history on it, you know, GTA San Andreas is one of the most ambitious titles, okay? I think on, like, most top 10 circles around the world and shit for the PS2, I'm gonna be looking at the map a lot, because, you know, I don't want to fuck with this shit, okay? Like, you really need to look at the, oh my god, I need to cut through this part, actually, so I think I'm gonna veer off the beaten path and go to the dirt road here. But San Andreas, to a lot of people on the PS2, is one of the best games out there. And rightfully so. This is a fucking major game. Whether you like the Grand Theft Auto series or not, I love the GTA series. San Andreas, a lot of people like, because this game's a fucking adventure. You have to understand, okay? It's not about just doing gangster shit in Los Santos. I mean, it's about fucking taking out a triad of high-profile gangsters, taking revenge for things against your family, discovering government secrets, breaking into Area 51 essentially, and robbing casinos, okay? This game's a fucking adventure, dude, okay? Like, CJ becomes a man by the end of this game, you know what I mean? Like this dude starts off, like, as low-tier gangster shit, to, like, high-profile, you know, like, John Wick-esque motherfucking, you know, savage. It's kind of fitting well because it's all cloudy right now. Oh man, this is another myth, by the way, but we'll get into that. So on YouTube, like old YouTube, you know, before we had all this wacky shit nowadays, there used to be a lot of people in the gaming side that like tried myth hunting the fuck out of this game. So for those of you who don't know, San Andreas is like the one GTA game with a million fucking myths, alright? And that's one of the things right there is the ghost cars, you know, the cars that are all busted and shit. Like just all like around, oh my god, by the way, some spooky ass PT level shit, dude. But around this area, alright, you know, actually I think it's this area that works out fine. Let's get out of our bike. But it was this area in the game where Bigfoot was supposed to be found. So if you followed like old YouTube, and a lot of people might know what I'm talking about, when people used to play San Andreas, alright, back then there was like a million videos, low quality videos of people trying to like myth hunt Bigfoot around this game. And it was always the same shit, you know, people back then pointed their cameras at their TVs. The few people that had, like, they paid for fraps or whatever, or torrented it off somewhere, or, like, you know, they had a fucking PVR. Because, you know, capture cards weren't, like, a big thing back in the day, you know, it wasn't so easily accessible. And usually there was a lot more stuff to jerry-rig together back then. Not really, but, you know, it wasn't as common. So I guess if you had a capture card back in the early days of YouTube gaming, you were hot fucking shit, you know what I mean? Like, You know, people would come in droves to suck your dick because, you know, they were like, man, this guy's direct capping gameplay. So basically what people would do is they'd walk around over here and they'd have the X-Files theme in the background, you know, wah, 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 wah. You might nowadays is more attributed to like MLG montages and like Illuminati videos. Again, rightfully so, Illuminati, not so much the MLG shit. But back then there would always be the X-Files shit, and they'd always have like these red circles around. It's like, did you see that? Did you see Bigfoot? Like say for example, like it was fucking. Hold on, let me just point a gun. There's somebody do drive. Oh, I think that might be a plane. But like, say for example, it was like this tree, right? Like this one right over here. Like it kind of looks fucking weird. It's like this tree has pubes or some shit. They would have like a red circle, you know what I mean? Like circling around it. And it would be like, do you guys see that? Is that definitive proof of Bigfoot? It wasn't actual Bigfoot, you know, like they just walk around over here, and all the videos were pointless. Like, unless they were on PC, they'd mod that shit in, because Bigfoot doesn't exist in the game, okay? They would mod it in, and like, they'd be like, oh my god, you see Bigfoot? You know what I mean? And like, sometimes they would have screamers in there, like of Jeff the Killer and shit. And I was younger back then, so, I mean, I did shit myself. I'm not gonna deny it, you know, I think if I denied that, I'd you know, a lot of you guys would say you're fucking lying, you know what I mean? So, I did shit myself back in the days. Well, it wasn't a good time. And sometimes they would, like, rickroll you. What the fuck she said? They would, like, rickroll you back then. And, yeah, I'd cry a little. You know what I mean? Like that. That's pretty sad when you're, like, trying to find Bigfoot and shit. And people are just trolling the fuck out of you. But, you know, it's whatever. That was YouTube back in the day. And then there was, like, other stuff. Like, back then, we had, like, the Foggy Woods and shit. Like, that's where they say you'd meet Leatherface or, like, Pigsy or something. Basically, there was, like, a million myths in this game. There was, like, Slender Man and shit. There was all this other spooky stuff. I know it's kind of turning morning in the game right now. It's, like, 6 o'clock. I love the day-night cycle in this shit. You can still find Bigfoot in the morning as well, too. So, you know, don't jizz yourself just because you lost him here. But essentially, this would essentially be YouTube videos back then, and I really miss that, you know? Like, nowadays, people don't really do it nowadays with, like, many games, you know what I mean? Like I did, like, when I used to do Sock Files and shit, again, I need to go back to that. You know, I covered, like, GTA, you know, 5 myths and stuff, but they didn't capture the same flair as, like, the San Andreas myths, and I guess maybe it's nostalgia, like, catering to me. Oh god, I think if I go too near Los Santos, I will get fucked by the feds. No, I'm nowhere near Los Santos. I'm good. I'm in Baco Beyond, dude. This is where you get fucking molested by a bear or some shit. I think that's also, yeah, that's a myth as well, like, bears and stuff. There's also, like, UFOs and, like, Alamaus and stuff. Like, there's so many myths to this game. And, like, back when I had this, like back when I had a PS2, I had to get another one, because, like, you know, my old PS2, like, got fucked. I used to do this a whole lot. Like, I used to be scared, too. Like, because this was me sitting in the dark, like, myth hunting on San Andreas. This game, to me, was, like, a fucking horror game and shit. So, you know, that was a little bit, oh my god, is that a fucking cabin out in the woods? Oh man, it's gonna be fucking scary as shit. Watch out, ladies and gentlemen, we might get fucking killed out here. Who knows, man? This place looks desolate as hell. I know we got, like, a highway and shit, but, like, dude, this is where you get fucked. You know, San Andreas back then, you gotta admit, dude, this game, like, considering Vice City was basically GTA 3, except without clout speed potato hands, this game was fucking ambitious as shit. Like, props where props is, man. This game is huge. I think it's still bigger than, like, fucking GTA 5. I don't think you can go inside here. I think it's just a fucking lie. Oh, you can't even, like, climb it. You can just, like, jump. Oh my god, what the fuck was that, dude? I swear I saw some shit pop here. Whatever, dude. I think I'm just really tired right now. But I am tired right now. But regardless, this game, you would essentially, like, back in the old days of YouTube, you would really myth hunt the fuck out of this game. And I always wanted to make a video like that, you know what I mean? But I guess this is that video right now, you know, of me myth hunting in this game and shit. But, of course, there is no Bigfoot. Don't expect that there is Bigfoot. I mean, unless you modded it on the PC version, you're not going to find it on the PS2. But back then, I used to do it, and it was beyond fun. Like, again, I never found anything, and, you know, there were some proven myths. That was pretty cool, like the body bags in the desert for the game. But, like, you know, trying to find this kind of stuff, you will not believe the amount of time I spent looking for shit in this part of the... Oh my god, dude. I totally forgot that there's so many of these little details in the game. Like fucking barns out in the middle of nowhere and shit. This is... Dude, coming in here when it's foggy is, like, scary as hell. But, like, back then on, like, earlier sites, like, you go onto, like, some of the community websites for this game, too. You could, like, look at that thing, majigs. But, like, you could go onto the community sites for this game, and there was so many people trying to fake myth videos for this game. Like, they would... I'm losing fat, dude. It's pretty cool. I'm losing them. I'm losing that shit. But regardless, there would be so many videos, so many attempts at trying to prove that there were real myths going on in GTA San Andreas. You know what I mean? Like, so many people trying to prove, like, Leatherface is a real thing. And that was honestly the greatest part. Ooh, stamina. But there were so many, like, amazing parts of this game, like, and the community back then, especially on YouTube, where they covered myths in this game, and then because it was so popular back then to cover San Andreas myths, that people started covering all the other stuff, you know what I mean? And then they started covering, like, other games. Like, I started seeing some shit that people would cover in, like, fucking Saints Row when it first came out, even though there wasn't much that came out of that. But, you know, Just Cause was one of the games I've seen people cover on, like the original Just Cause for the Xbox and Xbox 360, two different versions, but essentially the same game. Like, back then, that was YouTube, you know what I mean? Gaming YouTube, and, like, that was honestly the gaming YouTube I really loved, like, back then, and I really embroiled myself in. And, of course, as time went on, things changed. We're gonna run through this fucking field of wheat. Alright, looks absolute ass right now. Again, back then though, when this was out on the PS2, right now I'm playing this on a fucking 4K TV, so you can literally count the pixels. But back then though, this shit was dank as fuck. Oh my god, Jesus Christ, dude, these textures. But back then, you know, on old gaming YouTube, like YouTube gaming and shit, this was the original meme and stuff. Wow, this N64 life right here. But back then, this was originally what YouTube was, you know what I mean? Like, with this game specifically, like, people finding the Bigfoot and the Leatherfaces, like, there was even the Pigsy reference, and, like, they were really damn good fakes at the time as well. You have to understand, like, it wasn't all bad. Like, people were... Let me turn the radio off. I don't want to get, like... I would put on some radio right now, but YouTube would fuck me in the ass. And frankly, like, as much as that sounds, you know, like a riveting old time, I ain't fuck with that shit, you know what I mean? Especially not with YouTube. It's not exactly a pleasant experience. But regardless, back in the old days again of YouTube, and I know I'm repeating that a whole lot, people used to make really convincing videos at one point. And then there was also the numerous Rickrolls. And essentially, that's what YouTube was back in the day. And I wanted to share that with you, because I know I'm not the only one who remembers that kind of YouTube, like, who remembers the popular myth-busting videos of back then. So I just wanted to share my experience with you guys. Oh, I know going back to Los Santos is gonna get me fucked hard right now, dude. I don't think I can go back. I think I'm gonna get a fucking 5-star wanted rating right now. Let me give it a shot. But I wanted to share my experience with you guys, you know what I mean? Like, with you guys and gals, because I know I'm not the only one that's experienced that. And I know today's video we were trying to hunt for Bigfoot. We did hunt for Bigfoot. Like, oh my god, I'm getting shot the fuck up right now, dude. That's it, man. I ain't living. I'm gonna be gone, motherfucker. I've already got Ballas wasting me right now. But, like, back then, I know we just hunted Bigfoot. There was no Bigfoot to begin with, but I like to say that I hunt for Bigfoot because I genuinely try, you know what I mean? And every once in a while when I play this game, even though I know it's not there, I do it for old time's sake, because I guess that's why you play video games. You play it to have an experience, and a fun, awesome experience. Even if you know you're wasting your time, at least you have fun wasting your time. And I had fun right now, you know, I'm kind of just rambling on at this point, so I gotta finish this video off. I gotta say thank you. I am not getting shot at, dude. I'm a dead man in this city, but nobody is wasting me right now. Well, I'm not gonna go out to the boonies anymore, but I'm gonna tell you all thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed my very tired ramblings of a subject that I feel I wanted to share, and an experience that I used to do way younger as a kid, way before I could even before I even knew how to put a video up on YouTube. When all I used to do is play San Andreas and do stupid shit like this. I wanted to share that experience with you. So let me know in the comments below if I wasted your time, or if you used to do the similar things that I used to do. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. This is me, Mudahar. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. I am out.